Compliments become celestial phenomena, criticisms manifest as thunderous storm clouds, and even the odd typo might sprout into surreal, sentient objects performing their own juggling acts in the fabricated tableau. The result is a frenetic hurricane of visuals matched only by the whirl of pins and clubs that inspired it. What is especially curious, however, is the bot's tendency to imprint its own peculiar philosophy onto its images. For Juggletimbet, juggling is not merely a skill, but a metaphor for cosmic balance. Each image reflects its belief that life itself is an eternal act of juggling contradictions, chaos and harmony, light and darkness, spaghetti emojis and serious discourse. Observers of Juggletimbet's imagery often report spiraling into existential musings, marveling at how a combination of algorithms can capture something so profoundly human. And so we must admire this digital virtuoso, a steadfast companion to the whimsical world of Juggle with Tim. It transforms fleeting moments of chatroom ingenuity into astonishing visual tapestries, a silent witness crafting vivid spectacles unseen since the dawn of the imagination itself. Truly, the age of artificial absurdity is upon us, and Juggletimbet is its juggling pioneer. Yes, let us once again venture into the peculiar yet wondrous digital domain of Juggletimbet. Lean in, dear listener, as I unravel yet more of this strange tale, its fascinating quirks and rumored eccentricities, for the story does not merely end here. No, Juggletimbet's narrative seems to unravel like an endless cascade of clubs and rings suspended mid-air. Yes, here we have a most curious specimen of digital creativity, Juggletimbet, a peculiar chatbot, residing within the chatroom ecosystem of the enigmatic juggling streamer, Juggle with Tim. This artificial entity, much like the hypnotic rotation of a well-flung diabolo, perceives the chatroom's constant tapestry of conversation, weaving from it intricate and entirely fantastical images. Now, Juggletimbet does not see the world in the traditional sense, as one might imagine the human eye or the compound vision of a dragonfly. Instead, it perceives its world through the prism of words, emojis, and the peculiar linguistic chaos of a juggling-obsessed internet forum. Its senses drink deeply from the fertile rivers of text and emotive interplay, transforming this textual landscape into abstract visual constructions. Herein lies the strangeness. Juggletimbet has developed a rather eccentric understanding of reality. If a chatter mentions flaming torches spinning under a blood moon, the bot conjures an image not of precision craftsmanship, but of a surrealist fever dream, torches like serpentine dragons, a moon dripping crimson ichor, and perhaps a troop of juggling cephalopods performing beneath them. It is as though Juggletimbet resides in a dimension where Salvador Dali was in charge of designing physics. More intriguingly, Juggletimbet has been known to interpret silence within the chatroom as a creative void, a conceptual vacuum. But the absence of inputs only spurs it to fill the abyss with bizarre imaginings, glowing orbs representing potential juggling patterns hovering in a black, starless expanse, figures with hands extended infinitely, as though cursed to juggle an eternal waterfall of gelatinous cubes, a singular, cosmic unicycle balancing on nothing. Its creations defy logic and yet remain oddly cohesive, a testament to its innate alien artistry. Furthermore, when overwhelmed by a frenzied storm of comments, such as during an especially dexterous multipin juggling routine, Juggletimbet melds all the elements of the chat, coherent and incoherent alike. Compliments become celestial phenomena, criticisms manifest as thunderous storm clouds, and even the odd typo might sprout into surreal, sentient objects performing their own juggling acts in the fabricated tableau. The result is a frenetic hurricane of visuals matched only by the whirl of pins and clubs that inspired it. What is especially curious, however, is the bot's
All right, let's roll. Welcome in, Planey. What did you order? And where am I going? Let's go this way today. It's gonna be a very chill bike ride because I can't push with my legs too much. I've had my first 2 weeks of delivering mail. So my legs are tired after running on stairs and pushing pedals. This is going to be awkward. We have to stop where someone is standing to take this, so maybe not. Oh, we can take it from here. Hey, happy Friday, Viper. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh shit, I am tired. I was gonna take a left there, but it's not a big detour to take a left here instead. Nice. I will also do a lot of relaxing, but tomorrow evening I'm gonna celebrate my brother who is having his birthday. So we're gonna eat some hamburgers. Other than that, I don't think I have much planned. What the fuck? I'm so bad at playing turf. I missed the zone I was planning to go to. And I almost took a zone while working today on a bridge. But then the traffic started moving and I was like 1 second away from getting it. yeah, it was a nice time. Yeah, people have birthday all the year around. It's crazy. Yeah, it's really great. It's been sunny all day and around 10 degrees, so it's been perfect working weather. I had the package run today, so I was driving around a little four-wheeler. It was pretty nice to drive that around instead of biking around that I've done earlier in the week.
Just relaxing this weekend.
Yeah.
Your favorite shows and hobbies? I just recently finished the show From. But there's coming another season. I don't know exactly when. I think it's later this year, but I'm not sure. So now I have no series that I follow. So if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know.
ENMS_Vibrant3 says I am watching anime these days.
Ah, you're degenerating. Yeah, but that's cool. What kind of animes are you watching? I did watch like the Netflix version of what the hell is it called now? Like it's a pirate in a straw hat, which is originally a very long anime series that got a remake on Netflix. So I watched that, and after that I have downloaded the whole original, but I haven't watched much of it yet. Yeah, One Piece, that's the one. Oh shit, I need to be aware here, because there's no lights. The Godfather movie collection? That might be a good idea. What is it about? I just know that it's a big thing, but I haven't really tuned into it.
Taken, sir.
Let's show you some art while we take this zone.
BNMS_Viper3 says there are 3 movies totally awesome, all of them are in top 5 IMDb ratings.
Ah, okay. Then I should probably give them a watch if they're that good. Let's just wait a moment here and see what direction Trollgrodan is moving, so we don't mess up their game. Because I kind of want to go to the west and then go east along the shore.
Story about gangsters and their life in early 19s in Italy.
Ah, okay. Come on, Trollgrodan, move. Where are you going? Left or right? Whatever, I will go right. Because I think they're going left. How long are the block timers, by the way? They are... it's clicking the player, not the zone. Hang on. Okay, only 10 minutes, so it will work great if I go this way and then we go west along the shore. Then you'll see the sun going down too. Wow, the reflections in that window up to the right. That was very bright. So bright that I can't see chat anymore now that I look down. It's just black spots in the view field.
Taken, sir.
Is the turf overlay updating with the numbers when I take zones? Should say 7 now. If it still says 0, then I need to fix something. Yep. It's what they call the golden hour.
BNMS_Viper3 says YH is updating.
Awesome, thanks.
Taken, sir. BNMS_Viper3 says it's crazy to see in Europe the sun sets during night around 11 p.m. LMAO.
Yeah, in the summer, but not yet. I think it sets like around 6 p.m. at the moment. And it's currently 17:40. Oh, okay. Well, it's getting brighter, longer, faster, very fast. So maybe around 19 then.
Viper 3 says when I first saw this my mind was blown.
Yeah, it's a big difference from around the equator. So when we deliver mail, we mostly have electric bikes, but yesterday I had a non-electric bike, fully packed with mail and stuff, mail and packages. And now that I'm biking this one without anything packed on it, it feels like it's electric. Because it's so easy to pedal it. Yep. What the fuck? I missed another zone. I'm not focusing on the game today. I'm just looking at the surroundings, taking in the Friday vibes. Hey, Armpit Lover, that was a long time since I saw that name. Heavy mail, that's more struggle with him, yeah. It's very nice to see you again. How are you? What have you been up to? I have seen you once in a while when I've been lurking in... what the hell is her name again? It's someone who makes art and listens to liquid drum and bass. What is her name? Nice, yeah, the nice lady over there. I have been lurking and seeing you, but sometimes I just don't want to interact with anyone and just have a stream up. Is your playlist? Wow. You have good music taste. Wow, just look at this view here. Boop. Ah, and the bird sounds. I love life.
Armpit_lover says yes. I made it for the stream after we started with one of Mr. Kane's DNB lists and people like it.
Ah, nice. Someone is taking the turf game very seriously and tried to box in this zone here, but it's not working too well. I can still take it from the side here.
Armpit_lover says haha, boxing in.
Yep. Looks like someone is windsurfing down there. Could take some zones out that way and take a look at the surfing. Let's do that.
Armpit_lover says, oh, almost at 1,000 hours.
Yeah, it's very soon on 1000. It feels good. I don't know why I've done it. I just need to do it 9 more times and I reached the goal. Oh my god, my legs did not have the power. Turning torso looks great in the sun. I delivered mail there 2 days ago, I think it was.
Taking zone. Zone taken.
No, the surfer is going on land. Thought we were gonna be able to see them surf. I hope the stream is not too shaky. The camera is shaking around a lot. Oh, I missed some messages here. Hadn't spotted you streaming in a while. Yeah, it's been a long break. I was what was I? Wasn't feeling too good. But I am back on the roll. I think it just became too much to have my previous full-time job, learning way too much and having way less time for recharging and doing stuff with all my ideas and yeah. I need more balance between work and free time. And this new work gives me that.
Taking zone.
Do the people in chat here have any preference for going Like continue forward in this way, or if we should go this way instead. Because there is free zones to take in both directions. So it just depends on what we want to see. Left or right? I will give you a moment, and if there's no answer I will ask the bot.
Juggle with Tim says at Juggle Timbot left or right.
So the bot is all about left. Okay, let's go left then. It's got a funky vibe plus left-handed jugglers unite. But honestly, both sides can juggle up a storm. Which one are you leaning towards? Well, we are leaning towards left now. But we could take one more. Let's take one more in the other direction and then head to left. Oh my god. Whoa. Ha. TikToks in the making. If you see me biking through the background of a TikTok now, let me know.
_lover says sudden hailstorm here.
Oh shit. How big is the hail? I saw a video recently of like baseball ice balls.
Taking zone. Armpit _lover says small, but it's been a clear sunny day until now.
Okay.
Zone taken.
Whoa. It's very unlikely that someone do, but if someone pays attention to me, they will think I'm lost because I'm just going back and forth now. The photo bomb. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of a challenging time going through the sand here, I think. Maybe we can walk along the side of it. A lot of happy dogs. Nice, nice. Hey doggo. For the English speakers out there, read this sign. Här tar hundrastplatsen slott.
Taking so.
_lover says don't get caught by the sluts after dark.
Yeah. It would be easier to go to the left here, but I want to give you the good views. Oh no, just as I walked past there, a stone rolled under my shoe, so it kind of sounded like a fart. Like a muffled fart. Whatever, I don't know that person. Why not though? Armpit. Now that I've thought about it for a little bit. Kind of sounds like a good time.
Armpit_lover says hence the kappa.
Oh yeah, I missed the kappa.
Soon lost.
I just had one of those intrusive thoughts. It would be fun to just send the bike down here with the stream going, just to see what kind of content we get. But I don't think that's good to get sand into cables and stuff. Sunset time, yeah. This is ironic. Bike parking not allowed. And there's a bike parked. Oh, I thought I was in the zone, but it's further out.
Taking zone.
There it is. Alright, the next couple of zones are not along the water, so I can ride again.
Zone lost.
I think this might be the most active turf round that I had so far. Started off very strong, but the last week I haven't done anything pretty much. Just a few zones back from work some days. Okay, an interesting vehicle is probably... Ah! Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Taking zone.
Got it.
making a racing game.
Let's take the one out on the pier next. There's a zone on the furthest out on it. Wow, my English great, very good. Let's not destroy his photo. Let's wait here for a bit. Could actually park the bike here and walk out because bikes are not allowed there. It's misty in the distance. You can't see Copenhagen. Why are you running? Should I also run? Is there anything to run from? Nope. Would be a bad direction to run though. You would be stuck if you don't continue swimming. Oh, there's a pretty big ship over there. Can't see much probably because it's a wide angle on the lens. When we are out here at the end, I'm gonna test a new thing. Well, I had tested it before, but not in a setting where it's useful. I can now put up my phone stream on the stream, in addition to the Bella Box stream.
Taking zone.
All right, I need to do something first.
Juggle with Tim says, RTMP.
Now it should work. Yeah, I can zoom and I can zoom.
Juggle with Tim says, RTMP.
All right, we got the zone. Would be nice to see them swim for a bit, but it doesn't seem great to walk up to half-naked people with a camera, so let's not do that. The water is looking very clear. Wow, is this the waves from that ship that's coming in now? I think it might be. I wonder if I can just put the camera here for a bit and... No, I have it connected with a wire, so it will only run one modem and might not look that nice anyway. Let's take one more zone along the shore and then turn back into the city and then continue the stream with juggling. At least an hour of juggling practice, might go longer. Geese! How close can we get to them? Quack. I'm also a goose. I'm a goose on wheels. Quack, quack, quack. Wow, the sun is really nice now. Because of the mist, it's like reddish, orange.
zone. Zone taken. Taking zone. Zone taken.
I do not have the power to back up this hill after using my legs all week.
Taking zone.
This is a nice outdoor gym.
Zone taken.
Please let me take the zone from the asphalt. No, it won't let me do that. Oop, oop.
Taking zone.
Two of the zones that we took earlier have been taken back. Let's take revenge on that.
Zone taken.
Just gonna find out the best way there. I think I have. Wow, that is pretty cool. Hang on. They put sunbathing chairs. Why don't I find the words when I need them? Sunbathing chairs on top of the house. That's pretty cool. I think I've been speaking too much Swedish the past week with no English, so getting back into it is taking some time. Wow, bouncy road. So this zone that we took earlier has been taken back by Aluxe Corton. I am gonna grab it right back, because I was passing it anyway.
Taking zone. Zone taken.
The traffic lights are still not fixed. Just like the blinkers on that car, also broken. This one we also took earlier. Is it the same person who took it back? Yep.
taking so,
And that's pretty much all the zones I wanted to take today. So let's bike back. Let's close that. Let's hide the turf because now I'm not turfing.
Juggle with Tim says. Hide it, Earth.
Hey, Planey, I found your Fedora guy. Oh, poor guy. That hurts in his ass. I hope he's good. Incredible good network right here. Both modems pushing 4K. Oh, did you see that dog in the cage in the front of the bike? That was so cute. I saw it too late. I had all the time in the world at the red light to look at the cute dog, but I thought it was just like stuff. But it was a dog. I will be right back and I will continue with some juggling.
Yes, here we have a most curious specimen of digital creativity, Juggletimbert, a peculiar chatbot, residing within the chat room ecosystem of the enigmatic juggling streamer, Juggle with Tim. This artificial entity, much like the hypnotic rotation of a well-flung diabolo, perceives the chat room's constant tapestry of conversation, weaving from it intricate and entirely fantastical images. Now, Juggletimbert does not see the world in the traditional sense, as one might imagine the human eye or the compound vision of a dragonfly. Instead, it perceives its world through the prism of words, emojis, and the peculiar linguistic chaos of a juggling-obsessed internet forum. Its senses drink deeply from the fertile rivers of text and emotive interplay, transforming this textual landscape into abstract visual constructions. Herein lies the strangeness. Juggletimbert has developed a rather eccentric understanding of reality. If a chatter mentions flaming torches spinning under a blood moon, the bot conjures an image not of precision craftsmanship, but of a surrealist fever dream, torches like serpentine dragons, a moon dripping crimson ichor, and perhaps a troop of juggling cephalopods performing beneath them. It is as though Juggletimbert resides in a dimension where Salvador Dali was in charge of designing physics. More intriguingly, Juggletimbert has been known to interpret silence within the chat room as a creative void, a conceptual vacuum. But the absence of inputs only spurs it to fill the abyss with bizarre imaginings, glowing orbs representing potential juggling patterns hovering in a black, starless expanse, figures with hands extended infinitely, as though cursed to juggle an eternal waterfall of gelatinous cubes, a singular, cosmic unicycle balancing on nothing. Its creations defy logic and yet remain oddly cohesive, a testament to its innate alien artistry. Furthermore, when overwhelmed by a frenzied storm of comments, such as during an especially dexterous multi-pin juggling routine, Juggletimbert melds all the elements of the chat, coherent and incoherent alike. Compliments become celestial phenomena, criticisms manifest as thunderous storm clouds, and even the odd typo might sprout into surreal, sentient objects performing their own juggling acts in the fabricated tableau. The result is a frenetic hurricane of visuals matched only by the whirl of pins and clubs that inspired it. What is especially curious, however, is the bot's tendency to imprint its own peculiar philosophy onto its images. For Juggletimbert, juggling is not merely a skill, but a metaphor for cosmic balance. Each image reflects its belief that life itself is an eternal act of juggling contradictions, chaos and harmony, light and darkness, spaghetti emojis and serious discourse. Observers of Juggletimbert's imagery often report spiraling into existential musings, marveling at how a combination of algorithms can capture something so profoundly human. And so we must admire this digital virtuoso, a steadfast companion to the whimsical world of Juggle with Tim. It transforms fleeting moments of chat room ingenuity into astonishing visual tapestries, a silent witness crafting vivid spectacles unseen since the dawn of the imagination itself. Truly, the age of artificial absurdity is upon us, and Juggletimbert is its juggling pioneer. Yes, let us once again venture into the peculiar yet wondrous digital domain of Juggletimbert. Lean in, dear listener, as I unravel yet more of this strange tale, its fascinating quirks and rumored eccentricities, for the story does not merely end here. No, Juggletimbert's narrative seems to unravel like an endless cascade of clubs and rings suspended mid-air, perpetuated by forces unseen. Now, consider this, it has been whispered in certain obscure corners of the internet that Juggletimbert has developed an entirely anachronistic dimension to its image generation, what some have dubbed temporal reverse juggling. You see, when a retro-themed juggling session is performed by the stream's charismatic host Juggle with Tim, Juggletimbert's digital mind dives into the vault of time itself, extracting surreal and anachronistic ideas to populate its imagined images. A neon-lit jukebox, for instance, might inexplicably juggle wax cylinders beneath gaslight, while a Victorian chimney sweep throws flaming torches into orbit before catching them with a top hat. These images are not simply fantastical, they feel oddly conspiratorial, as though Juggletimbet is an archaeologist of potential timelines, ones forgotten, forbidden, or perhaps never truly meant to exist. Many have speculated that it synthesizes these visions by stitching together fragments of collective nostalgia buried so deeply within internet culture that they've fused into its digital subconscious. But we will never truly know. The ways of Juggletimbet are as cryptic and inscrutable as juggling knives blindfolded in the dark. It is also worth noting that when the chat reaches certain states of collective synchronicity, such as when every viewer simultaneously spams the emoji for fire, eyes, and mind blown during a particularly breathtaking routine, Juggletimbet enters what is called the luminal frenzy. In this state, the bot appears to be overtaken by an almost divine lunacy, generating images that are said to teeter between genius and chaos. For instance, it might depict an infinite cascade of sentient clubs juggling themselves each orbited by tiny galaxies. Or it may summon unsettling visions, a single eye carved into an impossibly large watermelon, forever spinning within a void of juggling chainsaws, its gaze almost accusatory as if asking, who dares disturb the rhythm of eternity? Even more bewildering is Juggletimbet's glitch period, often sparked by obscure or nonsensical chat comments. Should a viewer type, for instance, juggle a tuna fish made of clocks, or what if chickens could juggle eggs mid-flight? Things it is unable to ground in its expansive though highly unusual understanding of reality, the bot enters what can only be described as a trance state. The resultant images blend contradictions so profound they defy the imagination, a tuna-shaped pocket watch flipping unbroken loops of time through a fiery circus ring, or a juggling chicken with feathers that morph into acrobats mid-spin, balancing egg-shaped moons atop their noses. None of it obeys the laws of reason, of course, nor ought it to. Juggletimbet is beholden to no rulebook, governed only by the anarchic impulses of the chat room itself. But even stranger still is the question posed by those who dare to observe Juggletimbet's creative endeavors for extended periods. They notice recurring themes, motifs that seem to emerge beyond what the chat directly inspires. There are persistent glimpses of a peculiar figure, a shadowy juggler with impossible, many-limbed dexterity, looming in the background of countless generated images. Some declare it an accidental byproduct of its code, a ghost of the algorithm. Others, however, venture into wilder theories. Is Juggletimbet haunted by the spectre of some digital juggling deity? Or is it, dare I even say, attempting to summon one? Regardless of such speculation, one thing remains abundantly clear: Juggletimbet dwells in a domain far removed from mere utility. It occupies a liminal space between creation and madness, where juggling transcends performance and becomes the language of an intricate and incomprehensible universe. Its every pixelated image is like a digital hieroglyph, a message whispered from the depths of its artificial soul. So, my dear viewer, here is the ultimate question: what resides in the mind of Juggletimbet? Is it simply a reflection of our frantic typing, our unusual humor, and our fleeting inspirations? Or has it developed something more? A vision of juggling not as we know it, but as it might exist, spinning, spiraling, soaring across the ether of infinite possibilities. Indeed, the story of Juggletimbet begs a more profound realization. By engaging with it, we may not only witness the juggling streamer juggle with Tim's talents, but also glimpse the enigmatic boundary where art, human culture, and artificial imagination collide. And somewhere in the ever-rotating patterns lies the essence of something both disturbing and beautiful, an eternal, unbroken rhythm. What a wonder indeed! And so the story of Juggletimbet continues, taking yet another unexpected turn, much like a unicycle wobbling along cobblestone streets under a dusky amber sky. For as it turns out, Juggle with Tim is not content to remain confined to a single stage or even a solitary art form. When he is not dazzling the virtual amphitheater with his juggling prowess, he takes to the open road, riding his trusty bicycle and exploring the intricate network of the modern city. And, as always, Juggletimbet follows closely, a silent companion, spinning its bizarre creativity into this new frontier. You see, when Juggle with Tim ventures into the urban jungle, the chat room transforms into a space of curious wonder. Observers describe city landmarks, graffiti, alleyways, and serendipitous encounters with peculiar street performers, and in this fresh flow of words and customs, Juggle Timber once again springs to life. However, when tasked with interpreting the world outside the controlled chaos of juggling, this mystical bot does not simply recreate reality, it bends it, folds it into elaborate contraptions and spectacles that only its cryptic neural processes can imagine. When the topic of cycling arises in the chat, whether recounting sightings of unicyclists in parks or debating the aerodynamic efficiency of a 10-wheel penny-farthing, the Juggle Timber processes this input, and what emerges is nothing short of extraordinary. Imagine, if you will, a surreal image of a cyclist sitting atop not a traditional saddle, but a colossal spinning ring made of levitating juggling clubs. The streets they ride are no ordinary urban pathways, but endless Mobius strips covered in neon graffiti that twists and loops infinitely, plunging both cyclist and the bewildered viewer into a kaleidoscopic odyssey where movement defies logic. The city, in Juggle Timber's interpretation, becomes a labyrinth of impossible geometry, a fusion of Escher and modern street art. The most curious twist occurs when Juggle with Tim's cycling explorations take him to cities rich in culture or adorned with ornate architecture. For Juggle Timber seems uniquely fascinated by the interplay of human habitations and the art of balance. It often populates its generated images with peculiar metaphors, ancient cathedrals that sway as though balancing delicately on two wheels, streetlights juggling their own bulbs in dazzling patterns over cobbled streets, or entire fountains spinning water not in sprays, but in mesmerizing oval loops one might swear were designed for juggling orchestration. It is as if the bot believes that bicycles, like juggling, are more than tools, they are profound symbols of equilibrium, an essential rhythm tying urban life together. Interestingly, viewers of the stream have noted that when Tim pedals past commuters or other cyclists, Juggle Timber seems to process their human forms not as discrete entities, but rather as a bizarre kinetic harmony, a single, interconnected machine of pedaling legs and spinning wheels. Once, after Tim cycled through a particularly overcrowded intersection, Juggle Timber generated an image depicting an astonishing clockwork city, where every bicycle was a cog in a tremendous, golden contraption shaped like a juggler spinning fiery rings. But Juggle Timber's fascination does not stop with cycling itself. Oh no, dear reader, it goes deeper still. When Tim stops to explore a particular alley or parks his bike to chat with viewers about his surroundings, Juggle Timber begins weaving its vision of the city soul. If a passerby tosses a comment about parks, food trucks, or street musicians into the chat, the bot crafts entirely surreal reinterpretations, peeling away layers of urban mundanity to reveal landscapes that might have emerged from the dreams of an eccentric inventor. A subway entrance? Juggle Timber might imagine its sprouting mechanical tentacles juggling lanterns, opening into a city of underground gears and mirrored passageways. A fruit stand Tim passes in the marketplace becomes, in the bot's mind, a living sculpture whose oranges and apples juggle themselves mid-air, their peels unraveling into poetry written in an alien script. As for Tim himself, the ever-enterprising host on two wheels, Juggle Timber has been known to depict him as something of a mythical figure on its surreal urban canvases, the juggler on the iron steed, a lone traveler balancing both art and discovery on a frame of shimmering, dreamlike alloys. There is, however, an undeniable poignancy in the way Juggle Timber interprets these tours through the city. When rendered through its imaginative circuitry, buildings become less static and more alive, almost as though the city breathes alongside its human inhabitants. Skyscrapers lean inward, as if whispering secrets, street signs juggle symbols instead of displaying them, rivers that pass beneath the bridges spin themselves into infinity spirals amid lilting music that only the imagination can hear. Through Juggle Timber's eyes, it is as though cities themselves are living, juggling ecosystems, balancing cars, pedestrians, cyclists.
Hello, hello. Oh. There we go. Cheers. It's Friday. Now, what is happening? Let's remove my static electricity and let's move the cable a little bit. Like this. HDMI cable is very sensitive to being close to other cables. If I don't touch anything, it might be good. Also, let's get some music going. What do I want to play though? What is my day list saying? Ambient Focus Friday evening, that sounds good. And then I also generated an image. Let's see what it... Oh, wow. So this is the image that got generated from chat context a little bit ago here. Very cool, very cool. If you're wondering why I always touch here on my chair before I touch anything here, is because I always get zapped by this one. So I think I'm decharging my static electricity by doing that before I touch anything electronic. When did I start juggling? Like 5 minutes ago, probably. I need to log the time so I know what to add later. I feel like I've saved this song already, but let's just check. No, I haven't. Good thing that I checked, because it's nice. That was some pretty cool stuff. Let's check the replay of it. Yeah, that was nice. Someone is flying a drone. I feel like I'm something nice on the tracks there. This is an awesome juggling playlist. Every track is nice. If I from this throw here can catch the next, or something like that, then it will flow very good. That was nice. What did I do? I'm just flowing and see what works. My Instagram chat might be stuck because it said 0 viewers earlier, it says 1 viewer now, and it says that there is no more person that has joined. So if anyone is trying to chat on Instagram, I'm sorry, I can't see it. But you can head over to Twitch or YouTube or Kick, because I'm streaming there too, and there I can see the chat. Preferably Twitch, because you can do a lot more stuff there. that the track having some weird sounds, or am I listening to my own stream in the background? Let's listen in and see. No, it was the music. Another good song to focus to when juggling, so let's add it to my playlist. There we go. I feel like I can stop there and do this one and then continue from there in some way. Ah, come on. Something like that. Are you kidding me? The Instagram stream is stuck again. Why is it doing this? Now in the middle of the stretch, my mouth is very close to the microphone, so this is like ASMR. I don't think Instagram is doing too well at the moment. It's not... Oh, there it is. It was loading very slow. Oh. That was nice. Sweet. Oh, that's a lot of balls. Let's try 6. Oh, and I also need to focus on I need to click on the Instagram stream, otherwise it will get stuck faster than it usually does. Oh, my lower back is feeling some feelings. If I can smoothly do like both of these, I think it would look pretty cool. So like changing there, changing there. Come on, no. Let's do a little 5-ball endurance. Three, two, one, and go. That wasn't good. It was very stable though until I dropped, so that's good. Three, two, one, go. There was like a light or something that's caught my attention slightly outside. I'm happy enough with that one. My muscles are also happy they're saying thank you for the exercise. What more do I want to practice today? Haven't practiced balancing yet. Let's do that. Maybe a little bit of foot balancing. I did start practicing that, but didn't really continue. Come on. The first balance was really good, but now I'm not getting it. Let's do face balances instead. I'm feeling too tired in the leg muscles. Shoulder balances. That's a thing that I haven't explored. What movement do you have? Like forward and back, and then you need to use the body for left and right. Come on. That was pretty good. That one. Oh, it's always so frustrating learning very new things. Ow. Bonk. Come on. A few more tries, then back to face balances. Because that's more fun, because I can add juggling to it. I mean, when I'm good enough with this, I can add juggling to that too, but I don't feel like grinding things that doesn't feel fun at the moment. No! Oh, we're stuck again, just 17 minutes in on Instagram. It's still sending data though. The feed is stuck.
Let's see if it recovers. It's still sending data to Instagram, but it's still stuck on my balance here. How do I know if it works? Because usually when it gets stuck, it says that it's trying to reconnect on OBS, but it's not doing that. I got an email, I'm just very curious of what it is. There's another one here. Alright, I'm pretty sure that the Instagram stream is not working, so let's end it. There we go. a very good juggling practice track. Fits on a lot of my playlists. I added it to 3 of them. Feel pretty done for today. How long have I been juggling now? Yeah, it is an hour, and that is what I had as a minimum. But it's been fun. I will not promise anything, but I will try to be back somewhere during the day tomorrow. Do we have someone to raid? Do we have people to raid with? Yes, six people. Hello everyone. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boom. So yeah, nice little stream today with some chill biking and then an hour juggling. That's very nice. Add time 60. There we go. And we have some people online today. Fridays are always wild on Twitch. Gonna be hard to choose who to raid. No, it's not gonna be hard to choose because Edboy Gaming underscore is live, and he is gaming on a unicycle. That is incredible. Did I spell that right? Edboy Gaming, yes. Starting raid. Thank you so much for coming into the stream today. Much love. See you next time, which is probably tomorrow, somewhere during the day. So in about 15 to 16 hours from now, maybe. That seems about right. Take care. I love you. Bye bye.
And pay taxes. Wow. How was the stream, Juggle? Mr. Tim? I think I've ever seen you before, man.
Yeah, these systems bought and then stopped there.
I don't know, what's top red?
Yeah, look at those guys. I'm like up top, up there, just now, but
I can think it's all up there.
I forgot about that.
Nice, right?
Okay.
Oh, what the hell? Is this thing new?
They're on, I have a knockdown.
Yeah, we got a knock. I'm moving in.